This is Shanti from Shanti TV. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome. My name is Shanti. I make videos on fashion, life, and a lot of chit-chatty videos. Please hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you can know when I put new videos out. So I'm back with another video because I wanted to tell you I have a serious problem. I was trying to figure out what video to do today, and it seems like you guys really like the Speedy video, so I wanted to show you my tote collection. And as I'm pulling out my tote collection, I'm really starting to believe and understand that I have a tote addiction. There is no reason on this earth why one person should have this many totes in their collection, but guess what? I do. I think part of it was like the fear of missing out, FOMO. I do travel. I think you guys know that I travel for work. I have traveled for the last 20 years of my career, and I think I just ended up collecting totes, and I have so many of them. The funny part is, if you know something about collections, they are collections, and you'll have some items that you use consistently, and then you'll have other items that are just sitting there and not being used at all. So as I'm pulling out all this stuff, I'm really trying to figure out, why do I have all these totes? Do they bring me joy? That's the next question I need to ask myself. Some of them do. I would say some of them do. Some of them haven't been used for years. So I don't really know why I still have them, but I do. So I figured the way I would do my tote collection is to show you in order of price tag. I think that would be the best way to tackle this, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so one thing that you all will figure out as I'm doing my tote collection is you will realize that I have multiples of the same thing. How many people, and I wish I could see you all, how many people with a show of hands buy multiples of the things that they like? Well, apparently that's me. I didn't really know that was me because I don't really do them in clothes. I'm learning a little bit more to do that with like basics and stuff like that, but yeah, I have multiples of things, and again, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. So I have this little organizer here, and I keep some of my foldable totes, okay, in here, and then I put them away. In here I have several Longchamp bags, totes, and then I also have a Tumi bag. So the first bag that I want to show you is one that I recently purchased off the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Okay, this is a Tumi just in case tote. Okay, as you can see, it is foldable. It has pretty nice straps on it that go over the shoulder. Not very long though, okay? And then it has this, which is probably the best feature of this Tumi tote bag. It goes over the handles of your roller bag. That is one of the reasons that I bought this. The other reason, obviously, that it folds. It's easy to carry. It's moldable because it's nylon. I bought it in this color because I figured it was a good, neutral color that I could wear. It's kind of low key. I could wear it to the office, not too showy. So it was, again, this was very good for travel. All of these bags that I'm going to show you in the beginning are all made out of nylon. So yeah, the beauty about nylon is that it's really light. And it's multiple. Like you can like squish it under the seat of a plane. This, again, you can fold and put into a bigger tote bag if you needed to, and carry it with you if you were planning on bringing more things back from your travel. But yeah, this is the Tumi just in case tote that I recently purchased during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Okay, the next tote that I have is the infamous Longchamp totes. Okay, I have multiples of this. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. So I have it in black, have it in olive, I have it in red. So I have 3. 2 of them are a little bit larger than this one. So this is just a regular size, your regular size tote. Okay. These are the ones that you see a lot of college kids with. Pretty nice. It has a zipper on the top. I think you guys are familiar with Longchamp. It has a one zipper. It's got one slip pocket. Very simple. Again, made out of nylon, very pliable, very durable. It's usually a bag that I will carry if as an extra, to be honest with you. I normally carry it as an extra. And the beauty of this one versus the Tumi is that you can fold it up, and it does have a button in the front that snaps, and so it kind of keeps in this nice little square shape, and it's easy to carry around. The other Longchamp that I have, and I have one in red and one in green. These were all bought from the Nordstrom anniversary sales in previous years. Is one that's an expandable tote. So it is very similar to the black one that I just showed you, except in the middle, I have the option to expand it. So that's what makes it larger. Okay. So I have carried these on vacations where I'm going to the beach and I know I'm going to get dirty, because I feel like, again, nylon is super easy to clean. So I'll carry my nylon totes with me to the beach and, you know, take whatever I need. The expandable one is nice if you need extra room. You can also carry it where it's smaller. So that's really nice. Again, because it's the Longchamp tote, they're known to be folded up and put away, which is nice. But I can tell you that since COVID, you know, and since I haven't really been taking a lot of vacations, I haven't really been using these. So, but I do have one in the red, and I do have one in the green. They're both the same type of thing. The next Longchamp that I have is the smallest that I have. I bought this while I was in Sweden. I had taken a trip back in 2019, I believe. I had taken a trip and I purchased this guy because I really liked it. So it's the smallest one. Okay, it's really cute, beautiful neutral color. It's got a blue button, and it's got the blue Longchamp emblem on the side. Again, very similar on the inside. It's got one slip pocket, easy to clean. I would say the biggest thing about this bag that I don't like on this one, and I know that they make different ones now, is that I don't have a long strap, which I would have really liked to have. So that this is just a hand carry. So, but I do like it. It's light. It's super simple. It's not very showy. You know, if you want to be low key, this is a good tote to have. So that's my Longchamp. I'll link all of the different items if I can find them below if you want to check them out. Okay, so the next bag that I have is called the Marc Jacobs Traveler Tote. I think all of you in the YouTube universe already know about the Marc Jacobs tote. It's one of the more popular totes out there because of functionality and price point. So that bag is called the Traveler bag. It is ginormous, okay? It's just huge. So I purchased this bag off of Poshmark. I got a good deal on it. So I didn't pay retail, but again, the price points are really good. The one reason why I like this bag is because it's very carefree. It is not, it's a canvas, right? So one of the things that I worry about this is getting it dirty. So I haven't carried it much, but I do like it. I think it's, you know, I think it's a good bag to kind of have and use. I might end up giving this to Priya. Maybe Priya wants it, I'm not really sure, but you guys know this tote. It's ginormous, like I said. I have this stuffed right now. It's a zippered top, which is nice. It's got 2 pockets inside, which fit my phone very easily to get in and out. It's simple, it's structured. It's more structured than you know, the nylon bags, which is nice. It's both pliable and structured at the same time, I would say. So that's really nice. But that's one of the other larger totes that I have. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I hope I didn't screw that all up. I just made it a little bit lighter for you. Okay, so the next tote that I have is another huge, ginormous tote. It is another one where I have multiples of. This bag is probably one of my newer bags that I got at the end of last year. I really wanted to order a personalized one, but I never did, and I decided just to try this one and give it a go. I had been lusting over one for a really, really long time, but never pulled the trigger on it. So I decided I was gonna pull the trigger on this, and this is my Louis Vuitton Neverfull in monogram GM. You can kind of see an outline of the organizer that I have in here. Guys, this is ginormous, okay? Like every time, so the most used bag out of my tote collection is my Neverfulls. It's hands down one of the bags that I would use every time I traveled. I would always just grab that bag. But every time I carried it, I always wished I had just slightly more room. Because I like to throw things on top of the bag, like a sweater, like a little blanket, like snacks, like my water, and I felt like my Neverfull was getting so full because of the computers that I was carrying. So I decided to get a GM. Well, I got the GM. There's my organizer, and I have some stuff in there right now. And I'm telling you, it was so huge. It's bigger than, so I typically sit it on top of my roller bag, and it's wider, so it hangs a little bit over, and it's not as good of a fit on my roller bag. I would say the MM is definitely a better fit on the type of roller bag that I have. So this tends to be a little, just, you gotta watch it a little bit more. So, but it's a Neverfull, guys, and I know people are like, oh my God, Neverfulls, everybody has them, why do they have? You know why people have them? Because they're freaking good bags. They're good. They're really good. They're easy to get into. You can get them on and off your shoulder fairly simple. There's a zipper pouch inside. It's very, the shape of it it goes down from the base, it gets wider at the top. And so you can just it's literally, the Neverfull is like the perfect name for it because it truly is. It's easy to get in and out of, and I love the Neverfulls. The Neverfulls will always be in my collection. I don't even care that other people have them. I just don't care because they're just beautiful. So that's my Neverfull GM. So other than the Neverfull GM, I have three, yes, I have three other Neverfulls. They are the size. So I have the old school one, my OG, is my Damier Ebene, which I have had for so many years. This has been through a lot. And yes, it has some bruises over time. It has bruises, but again, if I want to feel like I'm traveling in a place where I don't want to worry about the weather, I want to be low key, I don't want it to be screaming monogram. This is the one. This is the one I grab all the time. And it's been with me for a long time. It's the old school one, so it has the beautiful flowers on the interior. I am not sure that you are going to be able to see that. It has the beautiful flowers on the inside. So it's just, yeah, I love it. And that's why I have all three. Let me show you the other two. Okay, so here are the other two. Monogram and Damier Azur. And I use pretty much all of them. I would say the one that gets the least attention is the Azur, and it's because I typically wear it only in the summer, and I tend not to travel with it because I get really worried about color transfer, and color transfer is real on Damier Azur because I've had it on that bag. I was luckily able to use like a magic eraser and take out some of it, so you really can't see it, but that's why I don't typically wear the Damier Azur. But these Neverfull MMs, there's a reason why they're popular. There's a reason why it's probably, you know, like best-selling, you know, iconic bag from Louis Vuitton, and that's because it just works. It just works. So my most expensive tote in my bag collection is this last one, which is my newest purchase. I have been lusting over this, and again, I admit I have a tote problem. I would love to get this in the smaller size because it comes in an MM, but I decided to buy a GM, and it is the Onthego. Look at this beauty. Onthego tote. GM size in reverse monogram with the beautiful red interior. Okay, this, I love this bag so much. Like, I love it so much that I'm hugging it because I love it that much. The reason why I love this is because it's so professional looking. I had a really hard time choosing between this and the black leather, but the black leather I knew was going to be heavier, and it is. This bag, okay, let me explain. Like, when you wear it, it's just sharp. It's just sharp. It's professional looking, it's sharp. Yes, it has a monogram. Yes, it's in a giant print. But it's so good. This is a good one. I have carried this to work. I don't, you know, I get a little bit fussy over that sometimes just because it is a giant monogram, but let me tell you something. It carries everything, the kitchen sink, and more. I have a 16-inch laptop that I carry for work. It fits perfectly fine in here. So that's why I bought this. Otherwise, I would have gone for the MM. And honestly, I only wear this for travel because it's so huge, and that's what makes me sad, is because I love this bag so much that I really want to wear it more, and I find it to be way too big to be wearing on a regular basis, which is why I would love to have the MM in my collection. But I've already got so many totes in my collection. So what does one do? Does one add another one, or does one get rid of some and then maybe add another? It would be very hard for me to decide what to get rid of, though, at this point. Maybe one of the Longchamps I would get rid of. Maybe the Marc Jacobs tote. I don't know. It would be like trying to choose your children. Like, which one do you like more? And that would be very difficult. So This is the Onthego reverse tote. It's structured, right? It's not going to be as pliable as the Neverfull, but it sits on top of my roller bag. It has the long handles, right? It has the long handles, which go over my shoulder, longer than the Neverfull. It has the short handles. It's a sturdy bag. It's made well. I love it. I love this bag. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on the bag as well. So anyway, that is my tote collection. And I truly, truly think I have a tote collection problem. Like, I'm an addict. I'm a tote addict. I just love them. And the other day I was in the store and someone was wearing the bicolor Onthego tote, and I stopped. I just stopped. I was in the aisle and I just stopped and stared because I love totes. So what does one do? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video on my tote collection. If there are videos that you would like me to make, please comment below and request them. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and you were able to spend time with your families and loved ones. Thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you next week. Ciao.